Hey, what's going on, guys? Coach Ryan here, and I'm here to treat you to something special, kind of reliving my childhood a little bit today. Blackburn Public School, my elementary school here in Ottawa, Ontario. This is where my hockey career began, believe it or not. We actually learned hockey in elementary school. How cool is that, guys? But in the front is not where the rink is. It's back there. Let's wheel, guys. Follow me. Let's go. Where I used to play t-ball in school, that's where the rink was. It's not up right now. They usually set up the boards in October. And right there, oh, that's the skate shack, boys. What happens in the skate shack stays in the skate shack. We're just tying our skates, that's all. Go. This spot where we actually are here is extremely important to me because this is where I learned how to play hockey. Shack right here is, let me get my skates off here first. Because it doesn't look like we're going to be skating today, unfortunately. But stay tuned. Sometime this year we're coming back during the winter. But this is where we would go to put on our skates, lock today. We got the rink lights, right? Push that button, boom, and all those lights are going to come on. So let's walk over here. This whole field, okay, is around October. They'll actually put the boards up, and when they put the boards up, they got a net there and a net there. We had an abandoned net we found today, so that's pretty cool. This is actually where it is during the winter. Come on over here. Maybe. Only home without it in Canada. Bar down. Speaking of bar down, how about barring up, right? So we'd be here shooting pucks during the winter, working on our shot, and poor guy, these trees grew in a lot, but if you can tell, there's a roof right on the other side. So every time we hit the crossbar, it would land on the poor guy's roof. He was a pretty nice man though, because every spring we would come by to pick up the pucks that we had lost. We always had to try to make sure we were the first kids in the neighborhood to get them, because otherwise the pucks would be taken by all the other kids. But he'd go to shovel his roof off sometimes in the winter or in the spring, and he would throw them back down to us. So he was a pretty nice guy. I think he still lives there. So down there would have been, we walk down here. My cameraman's a little slow. He's had too much Tim Hortons. So this would have been where the other net was. So it was probably about 3/4 the size of an NHL rink. You can see there's a little drop off here, and that's how we know where the boards were, because the boards would always stop here. And at the end of the night, when all the other kids, most of the kids would go home, me and a couple other buddies, we would stay here. And if you pan down and you see where that other net is, this is where I had a slap shot. Because what we would do is we would play this fun game where we would take 3 or 4 pucks, and one guy would stand here and one guy would stand here. And it was a clap bomb challenge, so we would take a big boom. We were trying to score in the air, and we could make it in the air at a point. If the other guy tipped it in, it was his point, right? And anything along the ice, he was allowed to stop. So it really taught me how to take a really hard slap shot, and arguably in the past, probably my best shot. And up until I was about 12 years old, this is the place where I finally learned how to do it. Because like every other kid, I was in here chipping, you know, taking all those flutter balls. And it was right down there, pretty much where we took the first shot today, where I finally learned that if I hit down on the ice as hard as I could and flex the stick with a closed blade, that's how I could get the power. And I remember shooting pucks that night till the lights went out. My old man came and got all mad at me. I was out too late, but I was so proud of myself that I finally figured out how to do it. So, you know, it's something that it's practice. You can't practice once a week and expect to be good at anything in this game. It's all repetition. You have to shoot thousands and thousands and thousands of pucks. And you guys can do it too, but it's just gonna take a lot of effort. Welcome to Canada, boys. First up, Tim Hortons T-Bar Challenge. Let's go. Oh, it nicked it! Did you see that? Sally boys, that's how we do it in the Tim Hortons T-Bar Challenge. It felt pretty good, boys. It was kind of like winning the cup, but better, because this cup is filled with hits. Let's move on. I'm going to show you guys next where we played our intramural outdoor hockey, my middle school, and who knows, we might even try some crazy stunts.